Let the games begin. The WNBA is officially underway today with the start of training camp. And there are a lot of players, from rookies to vets alike, who are vying to be one of the players who makes the roster. So there are 12 teams in the league. Each team can have a max of 12 players. So that's only 144 roster spots and way more than 144 players vying to be one of the 144. We will see what happens. But if you're anything like me, you're probably had a hard time trying to figure out who's on the team, like who's on the training camp roster. So that's why I'm making this video and other videos like it, to really walk through each roster and to talk about who's on the team, and also talk about any sort of notable cuts that have happened for the various teams. For this video, we're going to specifically talk about the Indiana Fever. The Indiana Fever is a very, very, very young team. They only have 4 players who have more than 3 years of experience in the WNBA. So very, very young. But they got fight. They got grit. And we will see who makes the roster. So right now, there are 17 players on the training camp roster for Indiana. And basically, they're all rookies and second-year players. And in this video, we're going to go over every single person on the roster, starting with the rookies and then moving our way on up. LaDasia Williams is a forward standing at 6'4". She came from LSU, where she just won the national championship. So very, very exciting for LaDasia, and she is looking to make an impact in the WNBA. We also have Victoria Saxon, who is a forward standing at 6'2", who comes from South Carolina. We also have Taylor Mikesell, 5'10" guard from Ohio State. We have Aaliyah Boston, who is a forward standing at 6'5". She comes from South Carolina and was the #1 overall pick this WNBA season. Grace Berger is a guard standing at 6 foot, and she came from Indiana University. So kind of a local star in their midst at Indiana. And yeah, just really interested to see how she plays this season, with a lot of Indiana University fans probably in the stands cheering for her. So that's all of the rookies. So we have a total of 5 rookies in training camp. And then let's actually take a look at some of the second year players. So we have Maya Caldwell, who is a 5'11" guard. Renaya Davis, who is a 6'1" shooting guard / small forward. We have Queen Egbo, who is, I think, primarily a center, who stands at 6'4". We have Betty Hattar, who is a center standing at 6'10". Betty Hattar will not be at training camp to start. She is an overseas player. She is originally from Hungary, and she is a late arrival for this training camp. Though I would say the jury is still out on whether or not she will actually play in the league this season. She has more than 2 years professional experience, but this will be her second year actually playing in the WNBA. We also have Destiny Henderson, who rounds out the 3 South Carolina players. She stands at 5'7" and is a guard. We have Lexi Hull, who is a guard standing at 6'1". Nalissa Smith, who is a forward standing at 6'4". And we have Christy Wallace, who is a guard standing at 5'11". So those are the second year players. So that's most of the training camp roster right there, is rookies and first year players. Now let's go on to more of the seasoned vets. Emma Cannon is a forward standing at 6'2". We have Victoria Vivians, who is a guard standing at 6'1". We have Kelsey Mitchell, a 5'8" guard. Kelsey Mitchell is the star of this team. She has she's really been the main player just really doing anything for Indiana for the last several years. All right, and we have Erica Wheeler. Erica Wheeler, for those who don't know, she used to play for Indiana, and she played for Indiana. She made it to the All-Star game, won the All-Star game, and then I believe the following year she left Indiana to play for some other teams, and then now she is back with the Indiana Fever. So it's kind of like a return home of sorts for her. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you next time. Until next time, guys. Bye.